Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You lied to me the first chance you got. You'll fit in well here.
Ah, klasse.
You don't know me as well as you
Muss ich
think.
echt Streit suchen oder was?
I know enough.
Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Einkleidung.
Understood.
Das ist wie bei der Bundeswehr. Wurde ich auch eingekleidet.
Oh, and Tuttle. Sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
Wie, das ist albern. Ja, richtig, aber... Naja, ist halt nicht
Last we'd
fertig.
heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat his shit.
The White Hill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
Wieso denn? Die machen doch dann nur ihre Arbeit. Die werden dafür bezahlt, grässlich zu sein. Doch, dafür werden die auch bezahlt.
He's leaning on a girl. Should have buried him with the corpses. Forrester's accursed. Real shame about your leg, my lord.
Don't let go of your sister now. What a disgrace to...
Ob man das irgendwie hätte auch alleine machen können? Also ohne die Schwester? Wahrscheinlich nicht, oder?
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
Move aside, soldier.
I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me.
Das ist echt eine Waffe. Was müssen wir denn jetzt, was? Sollen wir wieder auf Krawall spielen oder was? Ja, es ist ja immer so, die bösen Schwachen haben immer...
Your legs? Or this house?
Move! Now!
Go on then, my lord.
Ja, so einen kurzen Moment hat er Angst gehabt. Aber Charakter bewiesen. Ja.
Let's go.
Abgestürzt. Nee, doch nicht.
Kill us. You're treating them like guests. The wine keeps their wits dull. It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Ob ich mich wieder entscheiden muss?
Roderick.
Ja, aber die... Nee.
My boy.
Was soll die nehmen? Frauenpower.
Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
Ja, die hätten ja auch von alleine dahin kommen können zum Schlafzimmer halt, wie gesagt.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable. I'm not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes, let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers drunk.
It keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole...
I've told you, I was keeping an eye on the Bolton soldiers.
You should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
Because we have no army.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Summon our allies, then.
I'm afraid we have none left, my lord. We've heard little from the Glovers since the Ironborn took Deepwood Motte. Halsey's Helliver, Grayson and Brownbarrow were all slaughtered at the Twins, and the rest of our allies are terrified of the Boltons.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage?
Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena? She's coming now?
He's barely recovered.
My betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oathbound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
Dahlia does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same for you.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
Starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end
was man
to
eigentlich
this
so eine Ehe machen sollte, ne?
dispute.
Keep them drunk. It's better than inciting them to violence.
Yes, my lord.
Meinst du, war das wohl?
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Ich respektiere dich auch.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Der Alkohol, du hast mich auch betrunken
Yes,
gemacht.
my lady. Welcome back, my lord.
It's good to be back.
Da darf ich jetzt nur noch einen neuen Sentinel wählen, oder nicht? Was ist das?
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But Forresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
You're a fine musician, Talia. You'll do a great job.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
So kannst du das nicht sagen. Ja, in King's Landing wird halt
It's
Politik
entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings.
Schon verheiratet sind die ja
Is
noch
that
nicht,
the
ne?
letter to the orphanage?
Yes, milady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that. I had to borrow that from Father. Mine was stolen, can you imagine?
Haben wir die nie geklaut? Nee.
I wonder
Ja,
who
haben wir
it
die nie
was.
geklaut?
Oh, are there
Stimmt, wir
any
konnten
more
den klauen oder
invitations
konnten
to
die nicht
send,
klauen. Ich
or
habe
are
ihn
we
geklaut, ne?
finally done with the cursed things?
One more.
Warum eigentlich? Ich habe ja
An
nichts damit
invitation
gemacht.
to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
Wieso schicken die eigentlich immer diese Straßenkids mit den Briefen rum? Das haben die doch in
What
der
is it,
Serie
Mira?
ohne gemacht.
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Forgive my mother. She doesn't see the harm in what she does.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own. I'd better get going.
Klasse.
Mira, we'll talk more later.
Oh oh. Ob sie weiß, dass wir das geklaut haben? Ah, berücksichtigt. Deswegen hat sie den anderen jetzt mitgenommen. Ah, das ist nicht gerade weggepackt, den Brief, den sie da geschrieben
Lady
hatte?
Marjorie wrote a letter.
Ah, was finished letter to Sir Maynard. Was wir geschrieben haben. Und Elena Glenmore ist die... Oh, was soll man machen? Also letztlich ist mir mein Haus am wichtigsten. Muss man jetzt einfach auch mal so sagen.
Dear Lady Elena. No. Dearest Lady Elena. She took the
Das ist
seal
ein
with
gutes
her.
Ende für ihr, oder?
Luckily, I have this, Lady Marjorie's seal.
Ja, wenn, dann müssen wir mit Ziel machen. Die Sache ist ja... Das hätten wir ja dann... Jetzt haben wir es verraten, dass wir es haben, oder dass wir es benutzt haben? Ach man, ey. Nee, sie hatte doch so ein... Die hat doch dieses gelbe Wachsding gehabt. Hast du gesehen? Das hat sie nur an... Genau, mit der Kerze hat sie so geschmolzen.
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Elena of House Glenmore. I've never heard of the Glenmores.
Ah, na klar, die verrät uns doch irgendwann.
I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind. What about? Well...
Ich denke, du willst wissen, was sie sagt.
We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those? I've got them.
Oh. Ja, aber wir haben gerade ein großes Verbrechen